Hello, everyone. This is Juanita Patterson, and I'm here today to talk about business credit and, most importantly, to go over the 13 steps to follow before you can actually build business credit. So, hopefully, by the time we get through the first 1 through 10 steps of solidifying your business, and then the last 3 steps is going to be to get your name and stuff out there. And so once we go through all of that, hopefully I've been and made sure that your business is in order. So let's go ahead and start with step 1, which is choosing a business name. Okay. In choosing a business name, keep your name short and simple, and make sure that your business name can be easily pronounced and spelled out so that others won't have a hard time typing in your business if they're looking for it on Google or not pronouncing it properly. However, also you need to make sure that your business name is available. Okay, so just don't pick a business name and start filling out forms and um, preparing your business without even knowing if that name is available. One way to find out if that name is available is to go to the link that you see here in the red bar at the bottom of this page, and type in that business name and see if anyone has that business name already trademarked. Are they already using it or in the process of having a trademark? There's several other ways to find out if your business name is available, and I'll be mentioning some of those as we go through some of these slides. So that's step 1, choosing a business name. Now, in step 2, you're going to actually purchase the domain name. So if that domain name is available, then you're going to head over to GoDaddy.com. That's my preference, of course. If you have another domain site that you can purchase domain names from, then you can do that. But I recommend GoDaddy.com because when you purchase a name at GoDaddy.com, they also give you the option of hosting and your website as well as your email. Okay. When you purchase a domain name from GoDaddy, that is your name as long as you pay the yearly subscription on it. Okay. So you can do a 1-year subscription, a 2-year, 3-year. You can pay up for however many years that you would like. However, when you're purchasing from the smaller domain name sites, what happens is there are certain restrictions on some of those sites as to uh, if you can actually transfer that name. Sometimes they restrict you, and there's a time frame, and they say you got to be with the, you know, purchase this and be with our company for however long before you could actually transfer it. However, you are able to point it to any other website. But with GoDaddy, that's not the case. Okay. So it's almost like at these other companies that do that and have these type of restrictions, what happens is like you partially own that name. You want to own your domain name right out. Okay. So keep that in mind when you're purchasing a domain name. Also, as I mentioned, GoDaddy offers the hosting and the website builder, as well as you can get your email there. And I just kind of like that it's all in one little package. I'm paying that one fee at that one time, selecting how many years I want to pay on that, and then I can just move forward. And when I have any issues or anything like that, I only need to contact this one particular company, which is GoDaddy.com. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move to step 3. Step 3, you're going to need a professional business email, not Yahoo, not Outlook, Gmail, or iCloud. You need a professional email, preferably info@yourbusinessname.com or your name at yourbusinessname.com, or you can even buy an email that says contact at yourbusinessname.com. Sometimes they sell these emails in a package where when you purchase them, you can get 5 emails, 10 emails, 25 emails, however. So you can make up multiple emails, but just as long as these emails are professional. Okay. Step 4. Step 4 is your business address. This is very important. You do not need to use, and you should not use, a P.O. box, USPS, or UPS addresses. Okay. When you are applying for business credit with lenders or creditors, what happens is there's a system that they use where when they put in your address, or even in Google, they put in this address and it shows up the location on a map or what have you, it shows that it's a UPS office or a USPS office, or that it's actually a PO box. Okay. So you don't want that. So if you don't have a brick and mortar, then you can use a virtual address and office. Okay. Now, a virtual address and office, you got to make sure that when you are looking for this virtual address, that not only are you going to be able to receive mail there, but that you're going to be able to use some of the office facilities, such as the conference room, should you have to meet with a client or something. Okay. So if you just want it as to use as a mailing address only, uh, that is fine. But then again, like I say, make sure it's a brick and mortar, a business that you have access to, a building rather that you have access to, and that you can utilize any of the facilities there. Um, I have put the link here for Regis.com. That is the one of the companies that have virtual addresses and offices as well. There's quite a few more. You can simply put that into Google, that you're looking for a virtual address in your area, and they'll bring many of them up. And that way you can do your research and you can select which one best fits you financially, as well as fit your business needs. And in step 5, you're going to need a business phone number. Okay. It is not recommended for you to use your cell phone or home phone as a business phone. Okay. So you need to check out call8.com, grasshopper.com, and there's many other VoIP business services uh, to accommodate your needs. In using these, the Call8 or the Grasshopper or some of the other ones, they do allow you to choose a 1-800 number, which I also recommend. So once again, like I say, you want these names to be, these business phone numbers to be phone numbers that look like you're calling a business. Okay. So, like I say, I do recommend call8.com or grasshopper.com. And there's, a whole bunch more out there. Do your due diligence and, select you one of those, because this is an important step as well. Step 6 is to register with your Secretary of State. You can easily go to Google and type in Secretary of State Texas, Secretary of State Kansas, Secretary of State New York, and pull up your Secretary of State so that you're on the right website to be able to register your business with your Secretary of State. Okay, but before you do this, I would like to say that you need to decide if your business entity is going to be an LLC, a sole proprietor, or a S corp. There's a couple of more. If you click on the link that's here in the red uh, bar down here at the bottom, it's going to explain each one of those entities, okay? Because when you're registering with the Secretary of State, they want to know the structure of your business. Not only do they want to know the structure of your business, but so will the IRS and the Dun and Bradstreet website. Okay, so make sure you register at your Secretary of State. Make sure you know your business structure and the entity that you want to register under. Okay, there is a charge for the Secretary of State's filing. I don't know the charge for each state, but I know with California it was $70. Okay, and it varies from state to state. So you will have to pay for this filing and registering your business with your Secretary of State. Once you've registered with the Secretary of State, then you need to do step 7, which is to apply for an EIN number with the IRS. So you need to go to irs.gov/businesses. Okay. And when that page opens up, there's going to be 4 blue boxes, like the blue box you see here on the screen, but one of them is going to have apply for an EIN. You need to click on that box and fill out the form, and you're going to use some of that information that you put over on to the Secretary of State's website about your business entity and structure over here into the IRS, as well as your business name, address, and phone number and the things like that. You're also going to put some of your personal information in, such as your name, social security number, and date of birth. Okay. And that's just perfectly fine. Just follow the form. Okay. And keep clicking to continue until you get to the end, and then they are going to provide you instantly with an EIN number. Okay, to make sure that you write that number down. However, they will also send you a confirmation email. And in that confirmation email, it will have the IRS letterhead. It will have your new EIN number. And that's something that you can save and download and even print. Okay, because you're going to need that for one of the other steps that we're going to be going over shortly. Okay, step number 8. Now you're going to go over to get a DUNS number. Okay, so you need to visit the Dun and Bradstreet website, and the link is here in the red bar at the bottom of this page that you're viewing, and you're going to simply fill in more information. Your DUNS number is free. Okay, when you register to get a DUNS number, what's going to happen is they may reach out to you to verify some information about your business, as well as try to upsell you some of their products. You do not have to purchase any of those products. They're totally optional. Okay, they're very pushy when it comes to it sometimes. They almost make you feel obligated to do it, but you don't have to do it because getting a DUNS number is free. Remember that. Okay, so now you have your Secretary of State filing number, you have your IRS EIN number, and now you have a DUNS number. Okay, these numbers are very, very important for step number 10 when we get to it. Now, I also want you to go over and make sure you register for a NAV account. Registering for a NAV account, what it's going to do, should you select one of their subscriptions, which are priced from $29.99, $39.99, and $49.99. If you select the $39.99, what's going to happen is now they're going to actually give you updates. They're actually going to give you scores and show your scores to the other 3 business credit bureaus, which are Dun and Bradstreet, Equifax Business, and Experian Business. It's also going to give you updates and give you your scores for your personal credit scores. So you're going to have everything compacted into that one space here in NAV on the dashboard, where you can get a bird's eye view of what's happening with your business credit and scores and your personal credit and scores. Okay. Another plus to registering and actually paying for a subscription to NAV, preferably the $39.99 one, is that NAV have just started what they call a business boost. What the business boost is if you're paying monthly the $39.99, they're going to report to the Dun and Bradstreet, to Equifax Business, and to Experian Business. Okay, they're going to report that each month. So now you are establishing a trade line history with the other business credit bureaus. So that is definitely a plus. So you might want to think about going ahead and paying for that $39.99 subscription for NAV. Okay, the last step for actually solidifying your business and getting your business established and registered and everything is step number 10, which is to go and open up a bank account. Now, all the things that you've done and all the steps that you're taking to this point, you're going to need all those numbers that you got: the file number from the Secretary of State, the EIN number from the IRS, the DUNS number, because the bank is going to ask you for those things, either 2 of them or all 3. So you want to be prepared. So make sure that you print these things out. You have them in a little folder, and you're going to the bank, and you get to the bank, whichever bank you choose. I put a few banks here: U.S. Bank, Chase, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America. However, you can select whatever bank that you want, whatever bank that's easily accessible to you, that you're not driving really far to the bank or whatever. But then, of course, that you can do online banking as well once the account is set up. Okay, so you select the bank of your choice. Do your research, find out what their fees are, if there's a deposit, a certain deposit that needs to be kept in the bank, if there's any, if there's any, what do I want to say, if there's any points that you're going to be earning, or, any percentages that you're going to be earning, or, any promotions or whatever. So make sure that you research all of that so that you can select a bank that's going to actually not just benefit your business, but also benefit you and reward you as well. Okay, so those are the first 10 steps in solidifying your business so that you look like a real business. Okay, you don't want to be half stepping, so don't skip any of these steps. Now, we're going to move on to building a strong business presence. Okay, there's a big worldwide web out there, and you need to get your name out there. Okay, so let's go over the next 3 steps in this. And step 11 is to list your business with several search engines: Google, Google Maps, MSN, Bing, Yahoo. There's also Yelp, and there's Manta. And trust me, there's 100 more search engines out there. You want to list your business with as many search engines as possible. Okay, go here, register, fill in as much of your business information, and you should have it all because you've completed the first 10 steps. You have phone numbers, addresses, you know, you have your name that your business is, you have these EIN numbers and all this other stuff. So it's going to be easy for you to pop all of that information right into the forms to register on these search engines so that you can be found easily if someone types in your name or a service or a product that your business offers. Okay. And in step 12, you need to list your business phone number. That's very important. List yourself so that you can be found in the 411 directory assistance. Okay. Meaning, you know how you pick up the phone, you dial 411. I don't know if you guys still do that, but in the old days, that's what we used to do. And people still do it now if they can't find a phone number listed on your website or anything like that. And you call 411 and you say, hey, I need the number to whatever the name of the business is. And you want to make sure that the 411 assistant operator is able to pull that business phone number up out of this 411 directory and provide it for whomever is requesting it, right? Okay, so make sure you list your business phone number. Also, keep in mind that when you are applying for business credit or loans, that they will check these different entities to find out, if your business is actually listed. So you want to make sure that you have dotted all your I's and crossed all your T's. Now, the last step here in this is your business should have a social presence. Some people don't like social media. I don't like Facebook. I don't like Instagram. I don't like this. I don't like that. But let me tell you something. The more presence you have socially in these social media platforms, the better it is for your business, for people to find you. Okay. I would start basically with a Facebook business page. I'm not talking about business groups and stuff like that, Facebook groups or what have you. I'm talking about a business page that looks professional, that looks legitimate, that you are basically posting on a regular basis on, so that when people visit that page, they don't see, her last post or this business's last post was in 2017 or whatever. Make sure to stay current. Make sure to let people know about the promotions that you're offering. Make sure to post some of your products, post your services, post why they should actually, use your services or come to your business. Why should they support you? Okay. So make sure that when you build this Facebook business page, that you fill in, the times of your business hours, fill in your phone number to be contacted at, your website, a description of your business, what you sell, take advantage of using the Facebook business page. Also, it comes up in the SEOs or when you Google on any of those social media platforms that we just discussed in the other step. Also, you want to get on Instagram and Twitter. And let's not leave out Pinterest and LinkedIn or YouTube. Okay, use YouTube to your benefit. Okay, if you don't like being in a camera, like I don't, I simply just created this this little slide here, and you can hear me talking. I'm using Screencast-O-Matic, of course, and I'm explaining how to solidify your business and how to get out there and make yourself present amongst this big worldwide web of people and social medias and stuff, so that people will know who you are. Okay, so don't be afraid to try something new. Then post it, create a YouTube and post that video over there on that YouTube, and then use that link. And you can use that link and post it everywhere. You can post it on your Instagram. You can post it on your Facebook business wall. You can post it on your personal business page. Post it on Twitter. Just get it out there. When people click on that link, then they're going to learn about you. They're going to know who you are about. Same thing with LinkedIn. With LinkedIn, you're basically selling yourself to people. You're basically letting people know who you are, where you come from, where you're going, and how you plan to get there. You know what I'm saying? So you can tell them about your education, how you started your business, when you started your business, how many employees you have, what type of educational background that you have. That's a place to actually sell yourself. Let people know who you are. Okay, so those are the 13 steps. Now, once you have completed these 13 steps, I would like to be the first to say congratulations. Now you're ready to start building business credit. Congratulations. Now, what you want to do is you want to start applying for Tier 1, which are Net 30 vendor accounts. That is going to be discussed over in my next video. And I'm also going to be listing and telling you guys about some of the Net 30 vendors that you can apply for with absolutely no PG and no good credit. If you don't have good credit, on your personal credit profile, don't worry about it, because you're going to be applying for credit under your business name and EIN number and DUNS number, of course. So I would like to say, please take the time to go back over this and actually, if you have any questions or anything like that, join a Facebook group that is teaching about business credit and ask questions. And if you have any other comments or whatever, you can put them in the comments of this video and I'll try to answer them. And I just would like to wish you guys good luck on your journey in building business credit. And until the next video, I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye-bye.